What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Rapper Juice Wrld died a year ago of a drug overdose at Chicago's Midway International Airport. Now, he can finally rest in peace. According to reports, his grave site is finally complete, and his family spent a whopping $1 million on the grave site. All right, fam, $1 million on the grave site. How y'all feel about that? Need to know. Is that too much? Too little? Or hey, whatever rocks their boat. My thoughts. I do believe that when someone dies, whatever that person's wishes are, let it be. Of course, within reason. But I do believe that ultimately, everything that happens after a person dies, the way that that person is laid to rest, it's usually more about the living than the dead, right? It's about what that person, who's ever in charge of that person's estate, the family, it's what they want to do. And those funeral services, from the way that the person is dressed to who's invited, it all comes down to the living, what the surviving loved ones want, what they can live with, because the dead is not affected. It don't matter who show up. The dead's enemy can show up at the funeral, and the dead wouldn't know one way or the other, wouldn't care one way or the other, right? It's all about those surviving members, what they want, what helps them go to sleep and get through the process. $1 million grave site, it sounds, well, it's kind of, it's a lot, right? It's extravagant. But Juice Wrld was an extravagant person. And he had the means, obviously. He was a multimillionaire. The family got the money. Now, yeah, they could have taken $1 million and went and bought some real estate, made some investments. But who's to say all those things can't happen and Juice Wrld can still have $1 million gravesite? After all, he comes from a lineage of kings. So he was buried like a king. Remember, Pharaoh? I mean, if it's good enough for Pharaoh, it's good enough for Juice Wrld. You dig what I'm saying? It's all about what his family wants. Damn what we think. Juice Wrld's family thinks enough of him to put him in a mausoleum. To say, this is our king. And he put the family on the map. He put the Higgins family on the map. We are going to honor him and make sure that nobody forgets his accomplishments, his contributions. Him. So I don't really see a problem with it. I don't see a problem with it at all. I think it's good that somebody can have somebody in the family like that who has accomplished so much that other family members can go to and also, be buried in the same vicinity. Now, I know that the funeral people, the mortuary or whatever, I know that they got excited. They get excited when they see those type of clients come in. And I know that, there's always those funeral people who take advantage of grieving family members. They will do that, but I ain't mad at them, fam, because that's the business they're in. They're in business to make money. They're not in business, and they're in business to make as much money as they possibly can make. The trip part about it, if you're a funeral director or you work in that industry, you have to try to have, or at least, act like you empathize, right? But at the same time, you got to make money for your company. You dig? It's just a very, very sticky position to be in. So I don't really hold it against them. I just would say to anybody that walk into those places, just have a general understanding of what funerals cost and what you don't need and what you need, and you'll be all right. Obviously, Juice WRLD's family is all right, at least financially. But let me know what you think about this, fam. Do you think that the cost, do you think the ticket is too much? Or do you think it's cool? Ain't got no problem with it. Drop a comment. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?